Sir,
Yes?
sir.
Yeah, man.
You know when me did, sir, you know when me did work you, me did get 32.
Oh, you worked it out? Alright.
Yes, sir.
Alright, good, Travis. I didn't work it out again. But tell me, what did you do? Did you put 32 in
What
this
did I
thing?
do?
Yeah, what did you do to get 32?
First, sir, I cancel like.
The 100.
You see where it says like 1 and 6? Yeah, yeah, sir. I cancel
200.
100.
The 200, right?
Yes,
Very
sir.
good. And
then no, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You say 160 equal 5 times t. So me say 5 times t equal 5t. So me divide like 5t by 5. Like for example, like 5t over 5 equal 160 divided by 5. And then when we cancel each of them, we get 32.
Excellent. Yeah, man. I say same as these 200 cancel each other. So leave back 5t. 5 times t is 5t. And that equals what? 160. So we divide everything by what? 5. Alright? And 5 into 160 gives you 34. Any questions?
No, sir. No more question.
Alright, moving on. Alright. Good old trigonometry. Anybody want to take on that? Okay. Somebody saying, okay, yes, Aisha.
Is it tan 20 tan 40 degrees C?
Can you elaborate?
Sir, I labeled each side.
All right. So tell me, which side is this? AB, and why?
Sa hypotenuse.
Hypotenuse. Why is it the hypotenuse?
Because the longest side and it's opposite of the 90 degrees.
Right. Okay. And which side is BC?
Adjacent.
Why is it adjacent?
Between the right angle and the rectangle.
Very good. Yes. And therefore the other side must have been the what? The opposite, not true? Alright. So explain to us why you choose tan. Rather than sine or cos.
Sir,
Yes, Travis.
the opposite, you see in the multiple choice part like A, B, C, well, it shows you 20, right? So 20, which is like AC, is opposite, and the BC, which is the adjacent, is I think. Alright, me can give you the answer and then me explain properly. I would say it is 20 divided 20 over tan 40, because the formula for tan is opposite over adjacent.
All right. So you're onto something here, right? So the formula is what guides us, not true? What I asked earlier, why tan and why not sine or cosine? Why do we choose tan? That's the question.
Because the opposite over adjacent.
They ask for the length of BC.
Right, right. They ask for the length of BC. All right, and BC is what we want, not true? Yeah. So in other words, anything what you want of it in the formula. So we want A. All right, we want A, and we have what? We have O. You remember that thing? You look for what you have what we want, or something like that. So we have O, and we want A. How we know so we want A we want? Because it's the final length of what? BC, and BC is the adjacent side. All right. Okay. So that's why we use tan. All right. Yes. So now we establish why we choose tan. Let's continue now. Who want to pick up from there? Travis, you were saying? Or Aisha?
Sir, from when Travis talked, I agree what he said about 20 over tan 40 degree.
All right. Okay. So let me just continue because in the interest of time. So since we identified tan, so it's going to be tan of angle 40 and equal the numerator. The numerator is the opposite, which is 20, divided by the adjacent, which is what we want, not true? Which is adjacent, which is also BC. All right. And we're going to cross multiply. All right. So A times tan 40 is A tan 40 1 times 20 is 20. All right. And then we'll just divide everything by tan 40 to find A. And tan 40 will cancel. So we divide both sides by what? Tan 40. Oh boy, I don't have any space. But the answer there is going to be D. All right. Any questions? Okay, moving on. So read through this question and tell me what's going through your head.
Sir, answer 10. Letter A.
All right, Omar, can you explain to us why you got 10?
sir. See, mangoes are 65%, orange 25%. Add up the two of them, we'll get 90.
Mm-hmm.
That means a banana have a 10% fee equal to
So
100%.
very good. I mean, very good, right? It's 10%, not true. But
There are
Sir.
Omar,
two.
read the last part of the question.
What is angle that would be
Right. What is the angle? Not true. Oops.
could be acute angle, sir.
No man, no man. Well, it would be an acute angle, but they
Oh,
ask them ask what is the value of the angle. So
oh,
the answer is not actually 10%.
10.
The banana, no, the banana actually 10%, but the question says what angle. All right, let me help you out. Omar. Um, Omar, can you mute your mic because a lot of comments. Mute your mic. Mute your mic. All right. All right. So, and you notice the wrong answer is right at A. All right. So to get the angle now, well, 10% is 10 as a fraction, 10 over 100, not true? All right. I will know that a complete circle is how much? 360. Right. So that's how you get the angle. So what's the answer now?
36.
Right. It will be 36 degrees. All right. So you could say, boy, those two goes and that gone with that one. So you're left with 36. All right. Moving on. So this is circle theorem.
There are 70 degrees. One guess.
All right. Can you explain how you get? First of all, can you identify? Well, the first is anytime I do a geometry question, identify which part them I look for. Don't you? Angle O to B to C. So O to B to C is actually right in that little part there. Right there, so. That's angle OBC. All right. So I believe this is where you said the 70 should be, not true?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how do you get 70 right there? Which case? That's case one, not true? Angle at the center is twice the angle standing in the same arc, not true? If you look at case number one in circle theorem question, if this is 140, up here is going to be half of 140, which is 70. All right. So, but that doesn't give us an answer because we want down here. So, can somebody work out?
35.
Sir, 35 me get to.
All right.
35.
Boy. All right. So, explain how you get 35. You just divide.
Travis.
You just divide it by 2.
Sorry, that middle.
Why? Remember,
This thing that was
remember,
equal.
remember, right? I say one, you know. All right, first of all, let me help you out, guys. This triangle is an isosceles, isn't true? Because this indicates that it's an isosceles. So it means that these two sides
Are equal.
are equal, right? Now, if this is 70 up here, so up at top of 70, right? These two angles would be what? Anybody?
35.
It will be 35. Sure. So what is 30? Well, that means that 35 plus 35 plus 70 will give you 180. Is that correct?
No, no, no.
No, it wouldn't be. It wouldn't be 30.
One board.
Let
At 20.
me look. Suppose let me draw a triangle. Well, I don't look a triangle. I look a mountain, but that's 70, right? This is an isosceles, right? These two numbers have to be the same. Tell me what two numbers you have to put there, so. Plus 70 to give you 180. What number should go there? Guys, come on, man.
20.
Can't be 20. What's 20 plus 20 plus 70? That's not going to give you 180. This has to be 55. Add these three numbers and you'll get 180. That's how you go. What's 55 plus 55?
Sir, 110.
110.
And 110 plus 70. 110 plus 70 will give you the what?
180.
Right, because all angles, all internal angles in a triangle must add up to 180. All right? So it would mean that this angle here, all of that is 55. All right? So my next question now, how we can work with a little piece here? All right? Boy, if you figure out a boy, this is 55, I say, boy, it's either 20 or 35, you know, how we know which one is which? But let's look closely. Let's look further. Let me see if I can erase some of this thing here. This is the best eraser in the world. Takes I have to click this thing here like a million times for it to erase. All right. So right. So we said that. Look at the cursor for me, please. Look at the cursor. We said that all of that is what 55, isn't true? But we want a little piece here. All right. Now the only way you can get a little piece here is if we know that angle here down here. So can somebody tell me what this angle down here so is? Can someone tell me what type of triangle you think this is? OAB. What type of triangle it is? Starts with I.
Isosceles?
That's to be an isosceles, all right?
No.
I was wondering, Aisha, what you want to say?
I was going to say isosceles, but I was.
No, but it have to be isosceles because I mean, which other triangle you know start with type of triangle start with I? All right. So just like how this big triangle here says an isosceles, this small one is also an isosceles. Why is it an isosceles? How we know it's an isosceles? Anybody knows?
Sir, it has two equal sides and two equal angles.
Yeah, but why? Why? How do we interpret that? How we not know that?
The strikes, I guess.
No man, it's not the big triangle, you know. And the little triangle I talk about. How do we know that these two stripes, these two lines are equal? starts with R?
R.
That's the reason. Because OA and OB are two what? What size R? Two radiuses, not true? OA and OB are OA and OB are two what? Radius, not true? Does the radius of a circle change? Does it change? No, it doesn't. All right, so the radius of a circle don't change. So if you have two radiuses, it's going to have the same length. So that's why these two lengths are equal. All right. So my next question to you is that if you have a triangle like this, well, this multiple choice question are kind of rough, and this is 140. What would be this angle here down here? So what those two angles would be? Well, both of them have to be the same, not true?
20.
20, very good, because 20 plus 20 plus 140 gives you 180. So this piece down here, so, is 20. All right, let me see if I can use magic eraser. Right, so let's work it. So this little piece here is what? 20. All right?
So it is B.
Right. So this little piece here is 20. But all of that big piece there is what?
55.
55, not true? Right. So to get that small little piece here, so in the center there, so we'll subtract.
Minus the 20 from the 55.
Right, and that will give you 35.
35.
Right. What a multiple choice question. Oh.
The question is long.
Well, I mean, the reasoning is long. I mean, you guys could have probably just, remember, it's how I reason it out. You have to, it's like I'm teaching the topic. So after reason out, so you can clearly understand the whole thing in and out. All right? But it looked like a paper 2 question. I'm gonna lie to you. But so the answer there is B, 35. All right, and we subtract 20 from the 55. All right. I have a feeling that the 10 minutes is sharply coming up. So let me just. All right. Next question. All right, any ideas?
No.
Sir, this is a bit tricky.
Yes.
All right, let me try to explain this here. Let me try to explain this. Hold on, guys. Hold on. All right, so all right, so 10 minutes, guys. All right, so let me give an example. Let me use one of the answers to explain this. All right, so I hope C is not the answer. I'm going to use C. Well, all right, so let's look at C. What they're saying is, they want us to replace A and B with 3 and 6. All right? So let's check it out now. If I replace A and B with 3 and 6, I would get 3 times A, and A is 3. And what is B? B is 6, not true? So 3 3s are 9. That's how you go. And 9 plus 6 is what? What's 9 plus 6? It's 15.
15.
Right. But when you notice, them say it must equal to what? 12. That means a C
12
can,
and 9.
right. That means a C can work. And then at the same time, you're supposed to put 2 and 5 in the same formula and get 9. So the one formula must when you put 3 and 6 in a one formula, you're supposed to get 12. When you put 2 and 5 in the formula, you're supposed to get 9. So the question is, which formula would work? Can someone test D? I remember doing this question some years ago. I hope, in the interest of time, can someone work out D and test to see if D would work?
Sorry, what I say D?
D or B?
D, sir.
All right. All right, Omar. Why you say is D?
Right, so 2, 3 out of 6. And
6 plus
6 and
6.
6 at 12.
Right.
Yeah, and 2 times 4 at 4, and 4 and 5
No,
equal 9.
no. It's a 2 times 4 is 4, but no, 2 times 2.
No, 2 times 2 is 4.
4 and 4.
Add it with the 5 equal 9.
Very good, boss. Yeah, man. So a D. Very good. All right, moving on. Let's all right. Look at that one. What's your take on this? How would you work this out? So basically, you have 3 lights that they flash at these intervals. So one flash at 4 seconds. For every 4 seconds, one flash. And then next flash a light, a bulb that flashes at every 6 seconds. So every 6 seconds it flash or turn on and lock off. And they're asking you, when will they all flash together? Any ideas? All right. So what you're going to do is going to find the LCM. So the LCM will give us the time which all of them will flash at the same time. So all you need to do is find the LCM for 4, 6, and 10. All right. So what is that?
So what I use 2.
Omar, I can't 2, man, but 2 is not on the board. 2.
Sir, 60 seconds.
It's 60, right? It's 60. 60 would have been the LCM. Is it Omar? Is it 2? You know what 2? You know what 2 would be? 2 would have been the highest common factor. 2 would be a number in which it can go into without leaving a remainder, the highest number. But the lowest common multiple is a number in which all three of these can go into without leaving a remainder. Two different scenarios. All right.
I don't decide. I didn't realize they asked one of them answer.
All right. Let's. All right. Because of time. Oh. All right. Look at this one. I like this one.
Sir, B.
You know what B would give you? B would give you 57.
D, sir, D.
All right.
Because how that work when I bracket first.
Right. Very good. All right, but let me explain why B would be incorrect. Why B would be incorrect. B would not give you 57
times 99.
Times 99.
90.
Right.
Yes.
As you write, right, and that's different, not true from this, not true?
Yes, sir.
But D would give you the answer, not true?
Yes.
Right. Sir. Right. So D is the answer. Wait, matrix. Right. This should take us out. We can work this out. Giving you 1 minute. So we multiply matrix row by column. All right, guys, we have less than a minute. Anybody?
Sir, A.
Is correct. Very good. So we multiply row by column, right? So it's going to be 2 times 0. 2 times 0 is 0 plus 1 times 3. 1 times 3 is 3. All right? So we know why the top number there is 3. So right away, you know, so C and D gone. So it's either A and B. All right, I soon get cut off here.